Hi, this is Wendy, and welcome to my Heal and Grow podcast, where we grow gently, one small thought at a time. Today, I want to talk about something simple, but maybe the hardest thing to practice: being proud of yourself. Part 1. The pain of feeling behind. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, wow, they are so successful and brave? While you are still looking for just one thing to be proud of in your own story? You work hard, you try to build things, but somehow it still feels like you're always not doing enough. And quietly, a voice inside whispers, "What have I done to be proud of?" I've heard that voice too, many times. Every time I hear someone talk about their success, I suddenly feel smaller. I feel happy for them. But inside, I also wonder, what about me? Why do I still feel like I have nothing to be proud of? Maybe you know this feeling too. We admire other people so easily. We see their success, their courage, their confidence. But when we look at ourselves, we only see what is missing. When you don't love who you are, you always feel like you have to become someone else. And that is a heavy life to live. That is why I made this episode. Because when you don't respect yourself, you lose your inner power. You stop trusting your voice. You stop believing in your path. And you forget that the real you is already worth loving. I hope this talk gives you the courage to try, to fail, to start again, and to build a life that truly belongs to you. Let's begin. Part 2. Your success has its own timeline. There's a reason being proud of yourself feels so hard. We often build our identity based on what other people see. Psychologists explain it like this: we naturally look for our value in the jobs we do or the groups we join. But we often forget that we are already valuable, just by being ourselves. So, when you look at someone else's success, your brain thinks, I'm less valuable, even if it's not true. But here's something to remember. Their definition of success is not yours. Every person finds their unique standard of achievement. The sun doesn't compete with the stars. They both shine, but on different timelines. And the stars are not less beautiful because the sun rises. And you know what? We are the same. When you see someone else shining, remember, your light is still there. Maybe today is not your day to stand out. Maybe today is your day to grow quietly and to get stronger deep inside. Your timing is perfect for you. You will show the world your light at your own perfect time. If you look at history, you will see something beautiful. Many great people grew very slowly, but their success lasted a lifetime. Meanwhile, some who shine too early burned out just as fast. It reminds us that your timeline is just for you, and sometimes, a slow start builds the most beautiful ending. Part 3. What real pride really means. So, how do we stay happy during this quiet season? How can we feel good about ourselves when nobody is clapping for us yet? It is hard, because our minds naturally focus on big successes, even if they don't make us truly happy. In that process, we forget a simple truth. Real pride doesn't come from having a fancy title or a big job. It comes from being true to yourself. It means following a path that feels right in your heart, even if other people don't understand it. When you build a life just to look good on the outside, you slowly lose who you really are, and that is a very lonely feeling. But when you are honest with yourself, even a simple life can make you feel deeply proud. And I am here to remind you of this. I don't want you to become someone you are not. I don't want you to build a life just to impress other people. I am here to cheer for you as you become the person you truly want to be. The person who is honest, the person who is brave enough to try again, the person who chooses a quiet mind instead of pleasing everyone, the person who stops pretending just to fit in. It takes time to become that person. You will still have hard days. But with every honest step, you stop hiding. You start becoming and move closer to the real you. Science tells us a beautiful truth. The proudest you will ever feel is when you are brave enough to just be you. Beautiful success is often quiet. It means you see the progress you are making, even if it's quiet. You don't need the world to see it. You only need to make yourself proud. So next time you compare yourself to others, instead of saying, "I haven't done anything," try whispering, "I am growing in my own way. I don't have to be exactly like them." Let their success be your inspiration, not your pressure. You can learn from the best, while still building a path that is only yours. Part 4. Your success can be quiet. Now, you might ask a very real question. Wendy, what if living true to myself doesn't make any money? That is a very important thought. Society often tells us that success has to be loud. It has to look like a powerful title, a lot of money, or a life that impresses everyone else. But here is the danger. If you only measure your worth by those loud things, you will always feel like you are failing, even when you are actually moving forward. Because the truth is, the most important success is often quiet. Quiet success is waking up with a little less worry, because you finally found stability. It is walking away from a toxic place, because you finally chose your own peace. It is solving a hard problem today that made you cry yesterday. It is getting stronger on the inside, where no one else can see. So, never feel bad about your quiet steps. A life full of meaning does not need to look perfect to strangers. And true pride does not need anyone to clap for it. I have a dear friend who paints beautifully. When we were younger, everyone thought she would become a famous artist. But when it was time to choose a career, she chose to study finance. Many people were surprised. Some even asked her, "Why did you give up your dream?" But one day she told me something I will never forget. She smiled and said, "I didn't give up my passion. I am just protecting it. If I force my art to pay my rent, I might start to hate it." She taught me a very real truth about life. Society makes us think we must turn what we love into a big career. But your passion does not always have to make money. And that is completely normal. We are allowed to separate our passion and our survival. My friend works a quiet, normal job from 9 to 5 to pay the bills. And on the weekends, she paints freely in her room, with no pressure at all. Supporting yourself honestly is a huge achievement to be proud of. Because living true to yourself also means being responsible for yourself. You see, life has different seasons. Sometimes you are in a season of survival, where you must focus on money and stability. Later, you will enter a season of growth, where you have more time for your values. So, if you are doing a normal job just to survive right now, please don't feel like you are failing. Do what you need to survive first. That is a quiet success too. Because when you build a safe ground today, you can freely bloom tomorrow. Part 5. Real pride grows day by day. And while you are waiting for that tomorrow, you don't need to do big things to feel proud of yourself right now. You can start with just one small, honest step each day. Maybe it is choosing a kind action instead of an easy one. Maybe it is speaking up for yourself, even when you are scared. Every small act is a seed planted in that safe ground, and your quiet pride is the water that helps it grow. In psychology, small wins are important because they help us keep going. When you notice one small good thing you did, Your mind starts to believe, I can do this. And when you believe you can do it, it becomes easier to take the next step. Every time you notice the good changes inside you, you change how you see yourself. You stop saying, I have no accomplishments, and start saying, I am living authentically. And day by day, you get stronger from the inside. You don't need people to clap for you anymore. You stop letting others decide if you are good enough. Because in your heart, you finally know the truth. I am doing my best. I am growing. I am being my true self. And that is how real pride is born. Part 6. Don't give up on your journey. But what if the pressure is too much? What if you feel like giving up before that tomorrow even comes? If you are feeling this way right now, please listen to this. It is okay to be tired. You don't have to be strong every single day. Sometimes giving up for a day just means you are allowing yourself to breathe. Just waking up and surviving a hard day is already a victory to be deeply proud of. I know, when you are just trying to survive, you might not feel that pride yet. Your inner strength might feel very small. But please, don't mistake a tired heart for an empty one. Think about a seed in the dark dirt. It rests. It doesn't make any noise. But one day, it blooms. You are just like that seed. You are still creating your beautiful story, even on the days you only rest. So if things feel too slow today, just take a deep breath. Close your eyes and tell yourself, I am doing my best. I am resting so I can grow. Please, take your time, but don't give up on yourself. Part 7. A gentle reminder before you go. And if no one told you today, I want to say, I am proud of you. I am proud of you for choosing the honest path, for carrying your daily responsibilities, and for growing in your own quiet way. If one day you feel lost, tired, and ready to give up, remember this. You did not choose this path by accident. There is a reason inside your heart. There is a light inside your soul. Do not be ashamed because you are different. Be proud, because you are brave enough to live a life that truly belongs to you. This is Wendy. I'll meet you again in the next episode, where we learn English, heal our hearts, and grow into who we are meant to be. If this message gave you a little peace, follow my channel, and let's keep growing together, one gentle episode at a time. Remember, you are not alone. You are still becoming. And one day, the quiet seed inside you will bloom into something beautiful.